Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Donald Trump, your president, and New York City Mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani met in the Oval Office today discussing topics around affordability and safety in New York City. That's strange because just a few days ago, they were at each other's throat, especially Trump. Trump thought this guy was the worst thing to ever happen in New York. I mean, besides himself. Check it out.
We've just had a great meeting, a really good, very productive meeting. We have one thing in common. We want this city of ours that we love to do very well. And I wanted to congratulate the mayor. He really ran an incredible race against, a lot of smart people, starting with the early primaries against some very tough people, very smart people. And he beat them easily. And I congratulated him. And we talked about some things in very strong common, like housing and getting housing built, and food and prices, and the price of oil is coming way down. Anything I do is going to be good for New York. If I can get prices down, it's good for New York. And we've got them down, way down from last year. We have, as you know, I've been saying to a lot of people, Walmart said that Thanksgiving this year is exactly 25% less than last year. So that's good for New York, good for everybody. But
Family, real quick. The only reason Walmart would say that prices are 25% down from last year is because nobody has money. So they have to bring some prices down. And believe you me, across the board, all prices are not going to be down. They're going to have select prices. You got to really follow the words. And you got to get into the details because that's where the devil resides.
I just want to congratulate. I think you're going to have hopefully a really great mayor. The better he does, the happier I am. I will say there's no difference in party. There's no difference in anything. And we're going to be helping him to make everybody's dream come true, having a strong and very safe New York. And congratulations, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Please.
I appreciated the meeting with the president, and as he said, it was a productive meeting focused on a place of shared admiration and love, which is New York City, and the need to deliver affordability to New Yorkers, the 8.5 million people who call our city their home, who are struggling to afford life in the most expensive city in the United States of America. We spoke about rent, we spoke about groceries, we spoke about utilities, we spoke about the different ways in which people are being pushed out, and I appreciated the time with the president. I appreciated the conversation. I look forward to working together to deliver that affordability for New Yorkers.
Thank you very much. Any questions, please?
President Trump, Stephen Nelson from the New York Post. I've got a question for you and then also one for Mayor-elect.
Sure.
For you, you referred to Mr. Mamdani as a communist. Can you describe why you feel that way? And also, will you do anything to stop him from arresting Prime Minister Netanyahu if he visits New York?
Well, we didn't discuss your second part of the question. And on your first part, I mean, he's got views that are a little out there, but who knows? I mean, we're going to see what works, or he's going to change also. We all change. I changed a lot. From when I first came to office. It's now quite a while ago. It's quite a while. My first term was great. We had the greatest economy in the history of our country. We're doing even better now. We're doing much better now than we did even the first term. And I can tell you some of my views have changed. And we had discussions on some things. I'm not going to discuss what they were, but that I feel very confident that he can do a very good job. I think he's going to be. I think he is going to surprise some conservative people, actually, and some very liberal people. He won't surprise them because they already like him.
And Mr. Mamdani, it sounds like you had a productive discussion, but just days ago you referred to President Trump as a despot who betrayed the country. You said you'd be his worst nightmare and accused him of having a fascist agenda. Are you planning to retract any of these remarks in order to improve your relationship?
I think both President Trump and I, we are very clear about our positions and our views, and what I really appreciate about the president is that the meeting that we had focused not on places of disagreement, which there are, many, and also focused on the shared purpose that we have in serving New Yorkers. And frankly, that is something that could transform the lives of the 8.5 million people who are currently struggling under a cost of living crisis, with 1 in 4 living in poverty. And the meeting came back again and again to what it could look like to lift those New Yorkers out of struggle and start to deliver them a city that they could do more than just struggle to afford it, but actually start to live in it.
And I've been called much worse than a despot, so it's not that insulting. Maybe I think he'll change his mind after we get to working together. Yes, please.
Mr. President, from MTV Lebanon.
Good.
I would like to ask you a question about the Middle East regarding
Sure.
you said that Hezbollah in Lebanon is not in a good position. And Lebanon now is the final unresolved after Gaza and Syria. Given your assessment, like what do you say for the Lebanese today? It's the independent state in Lebanon. And what is your next move to push toward disarmament?
Sure. Well, we are pushing for total disarmament of Hamas and, frankly, everybody else. And we actually have peace in the Middle East. As you know, the King of Saudi Arabia just left yesterday. We had some great meetings, and he's made a contribution toward the United States of more than $1 trillion. We have now over $20 trillion coming in. No country has ever had anything like that, not even close. If you go to $2 trillion.
That's enough, man. I can't take it no more. We got 20 trillion coming in. No other country has ever had $20 trillion coming in before. And neither do we. Let me talk to the Trump supporters right quick. Everybody else, y'all can take a break, go get some water or something. Say, man, y'all that slow for real? I get it, fam. You just want him to lie to you and make it sound fly to you. How can y'all believe this dude and trust anything that he says when time after time after time after time again, he fails? I know, I got it. Most of y'all are racist. Most of you are racist. And all you want to know is that you got you a good old red-blooded, racist, white president. That's all you really care about. You don't care about nothing else because you love racism more than you love oxygen. Yeah. Without racism, some of you would feel insufficient. Some of you would want to just jump off of a bridge. You know why? Because racism is your comfort blanket. It's your safety blanket. Yeah. Racism is your safety blanket. Yeah. Racism is your edge. That's where you get your advantage. You know, you don't have to compete as much or as hard. That's why you love it so much. I got you. I figured you out. I figured you all the way out. And you're looking at me like I'm the bad guy when I'm just the guy that's calling it out. See, if I wasn't calling your mess out, you would really, really like me, because I'm the type of dude, I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. I'm solid. Yeah. Yeah, if I rock with you, I'll box with you. Yeah. Yeah, otherwise you like that, don't you? You like that type of dude, huh? Say what he mean what he say. Man of his word. Honor, protection, right? You love that, right? You like that, don't you? You just don't like it coming from that skin color, huh? I got it. I got you figured out. One thing you ain't got to worry about me is trying to assimilate, because I really don't give a damn what you think. I don't care about pleasing you. I don't care if you like me or not, because I already know you're incapable of being fair and impartial. You're incapable of being a human, you know, just a human with basic emotions, you know. You're incapable of that. Something happened. I don't know if it's genetic or whatever, but if something happened to you. See? Anyway, fam. Anyway, this is just hilarious to me. The way that Trump will about face. I mean, just days ago, he was talking about that man like a dog. Worst thing that ever happened in New York City. He's going to the worst mayor ever. He talked about him like a dog. And just like that, I wondered, did the real bosses have a talk with Trump? Because I know some of y'all think Trump is the real boss because he bossy. So you think, oh man, Trump, the way that Trump goes, the way the United States goes. Trump ain't running nothing but his mouth. Some of y'all don't get that. He ain't got it like that. If one person could come in and just turn the country upside down all by himself, this country would have been failed. It would be on its knees. It would have been on its knees. Oh, and it's going down. It's absolutely going down because it's corroding from the inside out. There's way too much division. And the politicians, they know it, but they don't plan to be around when it burns down. So they're just trying to get all that they can get while they're here. They don't care about their grandchildren. They don't care if they leave this country better off than they found it for their grandchildren. They don't give a damn about them grandchildren. None of that. They care about themselves. And that's why things are so messed up. And that's why things ain't gonna get better no time soon. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.